Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So currently in Forza Horizon 5, we are in week 2 of Series 27 American Automotive, and I gotta admit, this week Horizon 5 just isn't that exciting with the festival playlist reward cars, as the Chevrolet Nova Supersport and Pontiac Firebird were both cars that were featured back in Horizon 4 and really should have been in Horizon 5 at launch. Now thankfully in week 1 we did get two new to Forza cars. We had the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Z06, which yes, I am well aware that the car was first featured in the new Forza Motorsport, but I'm still going to consider it as a new to Forza car anyways. And of course we also had the 1964 Plymouth Belvedere. Now in today's video we will be focusing mainly on the new Z06 and Belvedere, but before that I do have 3 Xbox codes for Forza Horizon 5's newest American Automotive car pack that I would like to give away. For a chance to win, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is like this video, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and comment down below which car from the American Automotive car pack you are most looking forward to driving, as well as your Xbox gamer tag. The winners will be announced within the next 24 hours, so good luck to everyone. Alright, let's first talk about the 1964 Plymouth Belvedere. Now, when Playground Games first revealed this car as a festival playlist reward, I think it's safe to say that a lot of players weren't overly thrilled with this choice, as Series 27 being themed around American cars, we were hoping for more popular choices like the new 2024 Ford Mustang, or some other cool new to Forza car that has accumulated over hundreds if not thousands of votes over on Forza's official suggestion hub. Not something that barely even reached 30 votes from the community. However, with that said though, the Plymouth Belvedere is indeed new to Forza, which means that the car was likely to be scanned very recently, meaning that the car is not only accurate, but the car model itself is built so that it could be modified quite easily on the back end should Playground Games decide to introduce perhaps a universal visual customization. What do I mean by this? Well, let's quickly wind the clock back to Forza Horizon 4. Sometime during the life of that game, the developers revealed that they were planning to introduce paint customization on brake calipers for all vehicles. Now, as we all know, that never came to fruition, and the reason was because many of the cars in Horizon 4, especially the older ones, were modeled in a way that the brake calipers could not be isolated. That's why, if you remember, sometimes when you paint the wheels on certain cars, their brake calipers would change color as well, or sometimes even the interior would be affected too. Basically, many of the individual car models had parts grouped inconsistently across the entire car roster, which led to Playground Games having to go back and edit each of these car models, resulting in brake caliper customization being delayed until the release of Horizon 5. However, with the Plymouth Belvedere, none of that looks to be the case. In fact, Playground Games even added a secret customization for this car that is not currently seen in any of the other vehicles within the same class, and that is the ability to change the rear tire profile size. Now, I know this customization itself isn't new to Forza Horizon 5, as Playground Games did introduce something very similar to a huge roster of SUVs and off-roaders earlier this year, but what I do find interesting is that unlike the SUVs and off-roaders, where you could increase the tyre profile for both the front and rear, with the Belvedere, it's only just the rear, and we know what a car is made for if you see big fat tyres at the back. And that is of course drag racing. Now, many speculations can be made for Playground Games secretly introducing this very specific customization to the new to Forza Plymouth Belvedere. Are they perhaps using this car as a tester to see if players would notice this new addition? And if so, could it then be introduced to other cars within the same class later on in a future update? Maybe if we are lucky enough, we could even see this for all rear-wheel drive cars in Horizon 5. Just imagine seeing like a Mark IV Supra with increased tyre profile at the rear. How visually intimidating would that be? Now, if you ask me, this is all very possible, as for those that have kept up to date with my Horizon 5 leak videos, earlier this year we did find hidden files within the game suggesting possible changes to how drag racing would be implemented, where the drag lights would once again return on the main drag strip, and players out in free roam can enter a standing start on an allocated starting box at any time, and once the lights turn green, you race. On top of that, traces of new event icons were found suggesting drag racing PR stunts, including seasonal and evolving world variants. So, should we be heading towards either a drag racing series update sometime in 2024, or these drag racing customizations and events be brought in as part of another themed series update? It's all very possible, but as of right now, I wouldn't expect being able to change the rear tire profile as an upgrade for more cars just yet, as some of the existing car models featured in Horizon 5 perhaps need some extra work on the back end to make it all possible. Just a quick update, thanks to some of you guys over on my Xbox messages, it turns out that both the returning cars, the Nova Supersport and Firebird, also have the option to increase the rear tyre profile, which does further suggest to me that we could very well see this option for more cars in the near future. Who exactly knows at this point though? I am, however, excited to see the potential of where all this is heading. Which then leads me to the other new to Forza car from week 1 of Series 27, the 2023 Chevrolet Corvette Z06. What happened to the sound of this car? It sounds nothing like its real-world counterpart in Horizon 5. Now, as I said in the beginning of this video, the new Corvette was indeed featured in the new Forza Motorsport first, and the sound in that game is perfect. I find it strange that although the car itself is shared between Turn 10 and Playground Games, why aren't the audio files for the cars being shared too? Was this just a mistake, or does Horizon 5 and Forza Motorsport both have different methods of emulating car sounds in their respective titles, therefore the files aren't compatible with one another? I don't know, but I'm hoping Playground Games patches this very soon. But anyways, what do you guys think about all of this? Will we see more increased tyre profile for more cars in Horizon 5? And does this have any correlation with a possible drag racing update sometime in the near future? Share us your thoughts down in the comment section below, as I do read all of your comments, guys. But anyways, if you guys did find today's video interesting, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And of course, if you guys would like to stay up to date with everything Forza related, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.